312-500-4500. If you got hurt, you gotta give them a try. Call my injury guy.
Hey guys, Chicago injury lawyer Scott DeSalvo here, my injury guy, making another video for you. And the topic today is being involved in a rear end crash. The fact that you got rear-ended is the beginning of the story, not the end of the story. So what do I mean by that? So let me tell you a conversation I was having with a client who, as you might be able to predict based on the lead up to this, was involved in a rear end crash, right? So he was involved in a rear end crash, and from the minute I signed him up and the minute I started working on his case, it just seemed very clear to me that this guy thought that it's a done deal. I got rear-ended, that's it. So all of the medical is going to get pre-approved. My car is going to get fixed. The minute I'm done treating, they're going to make me a giant offer because after all, I was rear-ended. Now, of course, that's not really how it works. In most of these cases, pardon me while I adjust the camera, in a lot of these cases, if you've watched some of my other videos, you know that in a rear ender, one of the three criteria in a case is pretty much squared away. One of the criteria is whose fault was it? Or can they claim that it was partially your fault? Where in a rear ender, I mean, I've had cases where somebody claimed my person was backing up or things of that nature. But for the most part, if you got rear-ended, that is a very good thing in your case. It's a very good thing because it is very, very hard for the insurance company lawyer to argue that the accident was your fault if somebody rear-ends you, especially if they rear-end you while you're at a stoplight. Especially if you're at a stoplight for a minute or two or longer, waiting for traffic to clear or waiting for the traffic light to change. What in the world could you have done different? It's pretty rare that they will dispute that, right? So that's good. It does make your case stronger and it does make your case easier to prove. But does it mean it's a slam dunk, and does it mean that you're automatically going to win your case and that there's no problems and that they're automatically going to pay everything? No way. I'm here to tell you. Some of the most contentious cases I've had were cases that otherwise you would think would have been able to have been settled. So just because you have a rear ender does not mean that you're automatically going to get a quick settlement or that they're not going to fight. It goes back to the nature of insurance companies and how they work.
Did you get hurt in an accident?
Yeah.
You got an injury guy?
No.
Well, you gotta call my injury guy.
If you've been hurt in a work accident or a car crash, or no matter how you got hurt, you want a fast and fair settlement, call my injury guy. Call 312-500-4500.
Call 312-500-4500.
Call my injury guy. 312-500-4500. If you got hurt, you gotta give them a try. Call my injury guy.
Insurance companies make money by collecting premiums from the insured people, their insureds, and then they delay or deny payment on claims, right? And they invest the money that they receive, and instead of paying you out on the claim, if they can deny paying you for 2 years, and let's say they're getting a 10% return on their money, they just made 20% on their money. So in other words, let's say they could have settled with you for $100,000, or they could fight and delay for 2 years, right? If they fight you if they don't fight you and they just pay you the $100,000, that's a fair settlement in your case, they're out $100,000, right? But if they delay the case for 2 years and then pay you the $100,000, or even better, fight you for 2 years so that you're willing to take $80,000 instead of $100,000. They've had their $100,000 in an investment for 2 years. The first year it makes $10,000. For math being simple, the second year, 10% of 100 grand is another 10 grand. And then they're only paying you 80 after 2 years. So instead of paying you 100 grand when they should, they're paying you 80, but they've also made another 20. They've saved themselves $40,000 by fighting the case, even when they never should have. And that's why in my office, we move the cases as fast as possible. If an insurance company is going to be unreasonable and not make a fair offer or any offer, even in a situation where you were rear-ended, I want to know as fast as possible so we can file a lawsuit fast as possible. Now, it turns out that something between 80 and 90% of my cases settle. Very, very high percentage of my cases settle. It varies from year to year. But, the vast majority of my cases settle where we don't have to go to court. And that's what most injured people prefer anyway. But, that means I work the cases up and we get offers, awesome offers for people right away. But on the cases that we're going to go to court on, I'd rather know, because it takes forever to get to trial once you file a lawsuit. So that, word to the wise, just because you think you have a strong case, that does not necessarily mean that you don't need a lawyer, doesn't mean that you're automatically going to get an awesome offer in a very timely way with no hassle and no BS. So be aware of that, that's a distinct possibility. So thanks a lot for watching the video. If there's anything I can do for you, call me anytime, night or day, for free, 312-500-4500. Thanks so much for watching, and stay tuned to the end of the video where I share some free, awesome information for you. Okay? Thanks. Take care.
Thanks for watching. If you or anyone you know has been hurt in an accident and needs a lawyer, or even just has questions, give me a call anytime, day or night, at 312-500-4500. You can call me anytime, day or night, and the consultation is free. That's 312-500-4500. Or if you're not ready to talk to a lawyer, I made 2 great tools that really help people out that you can use for free on my website. The links are in the description. The first one is called the Case Cash Calculator, and it tells you what your case might be worth. The other is called the Good Case Calculator, and it tells you whether you might have a good case or you might have a case with some challenges. The best part is that they're 100% free to use on my website, and it only takes you 20 seconds flat to answer 7 multiple choice questions right off the top of your head. And then you get custom information about your particular injury situation fast and for free. So check them out, links in the description. If you enjoyed the video, please consider giving it a like and subscribing to my channel. I release 2 new videos every week, and this way you'll get notice of them. And if you have a question you'd like answered in a video, just leave a comment with your question in the comments section. Finally, if you enjoy my videos or if I've helped you in any way, I hope you'll consider doing me a favor. Injury law is a very competitive field, and I like having a small independent firm so I can help people who need it. People really rely on Google reviews when deciding who to hire, so I hope you'll consider leaving me a 5-star review on Google. It only takes a few seconds, but it's a favor to me that I would really appreciate. The link is in the description. You just go to that link, click 5 stars, say a kind word, hit submit, and you're done. Once again, I hope you and your family are well, and if anyone you know needs an injury lawyer or has questions, please send them my way by calling 312-500-4500. Thanks again for watching. Take care.
312-500-4500. If you got hurt, you gotta give them a try. Call my injury guy.
Call my injury guy.
312-500-4500. If you got hurt, you gotta give them a try.